Hello everyone, it's Sizzle and I'm back yet again playing Modern Skyblock 3. In between episodes, I did a fair amount of stuff, so let's take a look and get right to it. First off, I headed to the Nether to, one, get some Nether brick, and two, I just grabbed one of these blaze spawners while I was there. I figured it'd be an easy thing to do. You can literally just pick them up. It has that carry-on mod, and yeah, it just, when I'm nearby, it'll give me, some blazes, give me their drops and all that jazz. Made the mob farm a little taller, but nothing too difficult there. Over here, I did do some stuff. So I made the squeezer, because it was for quest, and the crusher. So I made those two. I kind of rewired everything up, made a whole bunch more thermoelectrics. This thing's going at a decent pace now, but it's still at a power deficit. I switched everything over to high voltage, so we have the hot HV wire connectors, the relays, and all that jazz. So I did complete a couple quests. So if we go in here and go into heavy engineering, I did complete this one. That is just these. So they are just the wooden post and the wall mounts. They're just ways to kind of put your relays and your connectors in a different way, right? You can put them on the top, you can put them on the bottom. I could put one up here as well. And yeah, depending on where you put it, kind of changes how the arm looks, right? Tries to connect to it. This here, haven't really done anything with this. You can see here I processed a fair amount of oil. Let's go now. It's got about 220 buckets of diesel. Not a ton, I guess. Good amount of gasoline and some lubricant. We're going to get through the lubricator because that is something we need to do. And I had to make this for a quest as well. And it was a little unclear, but I already knew. But if you didn't know, immersive it would be very clear. To make hop graphite, mainly needed for making graphite electrodes using the arc furnace. So I don't usually do the arc furnace unless I'm forced to because it takes a lot of power to smelt things with the arc furnace. Just put it that way. But if we need it for something, I'll do it later. You're going to need a multi-block squeezer. That's fine and dandy, but it leaves out this. So let's go to hop. Bam. Go to here, and you'll see here, to make the hop graphite dust, you actually need coke dust. The only way to make coke dust is the crusher. So it doesn't even tell you need the crusher. So if you didn't know immersive, you might get a little lost on that. I've already thrown coal coke through here, and some iron grit, which I actually need. And yeah, let's grab the coke dust. Bam. I guess about that much. And you're just going to take that and throw it in the squeezer. These machines are very basic. Like, there's nothing really special with them. Yeah, this one's basic as heck. It outputs here through this little spot here. You got your redstone on and off switch, and I think that's about it for this one. And did the power, of course. Over here, we got the squeezer. Same basic concept. Outputs here and here. So you can kind of pull the items out of here. But I haven't really set that up. It actually has two outputs. This one's for conveyors, I think. Maybe they're both for conveyors. I can't remember. Anyway, not a big deal. Sometimes it takes fluid too, and that's for... Oh yeah, that one's for liquids, isn't it? Or is this one? This one's liquids, maybe? I can't remember which one's which. I'd have to put down a crate. Not a big deal. You input liquids through there. Oh, sorry, you input items through there. Where do you input liquids? Can't even remember, man. Maybe you can do it in either? I'd have to try it out. Anyway. This one, like I said, sometimes take liquids. That is more to do seeds and stuff to get stuff to make biodiesel, but I don't even think we're going to do biodiesel in this playthrough. Not really a reason. I did need this hop graphite dust. That was one of the things we needed, so let's get that done. We need to get one smelted down for the electrode, and we still need this to do kind of one of the unlock quests. That's the main reason I was doing it. Let's head over here to one of our smelters. I need that stuff too, actually. Let's, I don't want to smelt all this down. Actually, I only want to smelt one down. There we go. Let's grab that. And that's fantastic. That is all finished. And we'll head over here. So I did that one to unlock this one. So this one took two quests. I had to do the HV voltage, which was just basic stuff. The only thing was the... Well, we'll have to make those blocks in a second anyway. But the thing it unlocked, actually, let's go back there, was this. Alternating flux, which is another add-on for immersive, is a higher tier of energy than RF. It can be transferred, but cannot be used in machines. Basically what that means is, one, it doesn't have any connectors, so you actually have to use these transformers to transfer the power, kind of when you want to switch it over to a machine, but it lets you move large amounts of power, because usually immersive is limited by 4096 by their high voltage connectors. This one will let you move more net, and we're going to be making a generator today that actually produces more net, so we're going to have to start using these things. But we need to do this quest line here, and it should be pretty basic, so let's see if we can make this stuff now. We're going to need these. Oh, it was just HVs. I'll need another set anyway. It doesn't matter. HVs, and then we'll need the AFs. Bam, grab one of those. Then make the transformer, but we first need to make this high voltage coil block. Bam, and grab one of these puppies. There we go. Got our transformer. We also need, we already got connectors. And I think we just need the coils, and we're pretty much done there, right? Hopefully. Yes, it's done. And that is the unlock for that one. So that one's done. We have one more unlock quest, and we're going to do lubricant. We already have lubricant. We just need the lubricant can and the automatic lubricator. To get that, I believe I have a crate over here with some beetroot. So I'm almost out of red dye. I need to get a farm going again. We're going to have to get some cloches going so we can get that kind of stuff really easy. But anyway, let's head over here. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike. No idea. What was I working on? Lube. Let's get some lube for all our lube needs. Very needy in lube. Anyway, let's head over here. Oh, why did I do it this way? This is a horrible way to do things. I may need the steel plates, though. They're not in here. They're all down here. Bam. There we go. There's our lubricant can. And there's our automatic lubricator. Now, the lubricator. This thing can be used on 3 different machines, and it speeds them up, I think, 50%. It might be only 25%. But if you kind of hold in your hand... No, that's not it there. Where is it? Right here. There we go. You'll see certain machines, like the crusher, the pump jack, and I think the third one is the excavator. They can actually be sped up. So if you can kind of take it, put it in the spot that it shows, it'll actually, wow, holy quest updates. You'll see this little connection here. It adds a little part to the multi-block. Is my auto jump on or something? What is going on now? Auto jump is off. It must be step assist. But anyway, it has the, little connection there. It does kind of add to the multi-block. So it kind of becomes part of the multi-block. The lubricating can is just a way to kind of carry it around. Is that lube there? Yeah, it is. Boom, you just take that, throw that in there. And now when it processes material, we don't have anything to process right now. Except for this thing, I guess. It'll just go faster. It just makes it go faster. So it is pretty cool, and it does this thing. It's pretty sweet. And yeah, definitely. That is what the lubricator does. And I may end up using the crusher. That's a pretty good way of breaking down materials. And that handles all the unlocks. So let's go here. Let's go to quest. Let's go to quest book. And we just unlocked 3 more things. So we unlocked Tinkers, which is pretty cool. We'll claim that. Unlocked. That looks like Pneumatic Craft. Weird. I couldn't click on it. Anyway, there we go. And Tech Reborn. There we go. Why can't I click on this stuff? Being janky. There we go. Claim that. And yeah, we got 3 more quest lines just by doing that. There we go. I guess that one was connected to Factory Tech and actually Additions. This one was connected to Better Storage. This one is just connected with itself. So that might be all the quest. The quest lines for this tier. We'll have to start unlocking the next tier to actually get more unlocks. Although we have 6 mods to go through right there, so that is actually pretty crazy. And okay, now that we've unlocked, pretty much everything for that kind of level, that tier in the quest, I want to get to something that isn't quest related. In here, there is a quest, and I'm just going to talk about it real quick. This is for the distillery. The distillery is used to produce distilled water, the main purpose, and a byproduct of salt. This is a way of producing steam. I'm going to be producing steam a different way, so I may come back and do this quest later. This one takes power, plus it takes water. It makes distilled water. The distilled water can then be used in a broiler to kind of make more steam. It's kind of like bonus steam. It just adds a step, and then you get some more steam out of it. But I think it's only about like 50% more steam. So it's not even that big a deal. There is another way of doing it using the sun, using solar, and I'm actually going to go that route. But I thought I'd show this just to show you that it is a possible path. The problem is the broiler, I believe, takes diesel. I think it actually uses diesel to power it. And that just seems like a waste of power to me if I could just do it with solar. Anyway, let's go and take a look at here real quick. This is where we're kind of going. We're going to go for the steam, no, not steam turbine first. We're going to go for the solar tower. And we're going to make one of those. So let's combine that. Let's grab, oh, it's right here. That's the distillation tower. We need to combine these two and kind of get that going. Fantastic. And we're going to pop this down somewhere. I have no idea how this thing works. Exactly, you know what I mean? I took it in creative very quickly. Put it right there, and I guess we'll kind of just stick it there and hope it's in the right direction. And okay, let's get this built here. We're going to grab some of these steel scaffolds and throw them right there. Bam, bam. We're going to get some pipes here. This thing basically just takes sun, and then you got to build some other little multi-blocks kind of around it, and then, yeah, produces steam, just kind of free during the daytime. And that seems like a much easier route to me, and seems like the route I want to take. I mean, you can try the other one, but this is the kind I went in the creative. I tried this one. I didn't actually try the other one. I think whenever there's a passive option, I almost always take it, unless it's very, very slow, you know what I mean? Because it just, after you set it up, it's no maintenance, right? I did try the power very quickly in creative. It seemed to produce about 7,500 RF during the daytime, which is, yeah, which will handle our needs for now, considering we're not using a ton of power, although very soon we're probably going to be using quite a bit. So I want to kind of get to the point where we have our power when we need it, right? And that'll be after today. We shouldn't have to worry about power for a while. Plus, I'll be able to run the pump jack finally at full speed, which is pretty cool. What do I got wrong here? What's wrong, man? What did I do? Oh, redstone block. I should pay attention. I'm all talking, going all willy-nilly. And, yeah. Anyway. Also, yeah, this thing looks really cool when it's set up, too. Not this one so much. Actually, this one looks cool, too. It looks very steampunk. Let's go. I guess here. Get these last ones done. Bam. And throw that there. And I guess we just need 9 scaffolds on the top. And we can call that a day. Pretty sweet. Although this thing's not done. We got more to add to it. You see there's our multi-block. Should be able to take a hammer. I think we hit it on the redstone block. And bam. So I'll do that. And this is what it looks like. And by itself, it doesn't do much. It does take water. And it needs sun. This is what these ones are for. And we got to do some more multi-blocks for that. So let's actually go into the book again. Bam. Let's go here. Let's go here. This is the solar refractor. And we're going to have to, well, we don't have to. You can make up to 4 of these. I'm going to straight up make 4 of these. So not a big deal. Let's go and grab one. Throw it right there. And I'm going to kind of mirror it because you can actually put it around all 4 sides, right? So I figure I can just kind of get all 4 built at the same time. And kind of speed things up here. Bam. And bam. There we go. And this thing basically just pulls the sun into it. And makes it do the stuff to the water that we want to do, which is turn it into steam. Pretty cool. It looks pretty cool when it's done. You could. It looks like it belongs on a castle, actually, when I looked at it. Just like this thing doesn't belong here. It looks like a, you know, a battlement or something. Anyway, you'll see what I'm saying when I'm done. There we go. I'm just gonna get them all done at once to kind of speed things along. Fantastic. Guess we just need some more fences. And then it needs a block of silver. That's kind of, I guess, the actual refractor part of it, I guess. This is what it would be. I was actually going to pull the sun into it. Bam. And that. And then the silver blocks. And just one more layer, and we are done. Sweet. Look at that. It takes no time at all. I really like that there's so many multi-blocks, not multi-blocks, add-ons for Immersive now. Because Immersive by itself was getting a little stale just from doing it too much. But yeah, now we got new stuff. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it looks actually really cool. And yeah, definitely a thing. Let's go there, bam, turn that off. And you can see, it just looks like it belongs on like a battlement, right? Looks like a coat of arms or something. This is the input. This is for water. That's a redstone signal for turning it on and off. Another input. And this is for the output. So I actually turned this the wrong way, but not a big deal. It just means more piping. And okay, I suppose we just need to get water in this thing. So let's do that. Let's grab our ender tank. Bam. Grab ourselves a transfer node. And do that. There we go. I guess we can just take that, throw some speed upgrades. And this should start immediately making steam. But there you go. It's making steam. You notice these turned from black to gray. Sorry, from black to yellow. Showing that the sun is coming through each side. And that's what these actual solar reflectors, I think I called it a refractor earlier. But it's not. It's a reflector. And yeah, I guess it's just reflecting the sun into it. That is actually the concept. You can see there it's producing steam, and that's what we want. And yeah, definitely, that's pretty much the setup for that right there. And we'll have to set up the next thing, which is the actual steam turbine. And we'll get to that right now. So let's go here. Let's go back. Let's go to steam turbine, and let's get this combined. And get this one built. This one is a beast. These next two are actually a beast. They are very large multi-blocks. Let's kind of go here. Steam turbine. I don't know which way is which. I think this is the way we want. Actually, it doesn't really matter where it goes. I might as well keep it close to the output. So let's kind of line it up with that. Is that too close? That's actually almost perfect, I think. Let's bring it out one more, just to be safe. Nope. There we go. Let's leave it there. And this one was very expensive. I've actually gone through, I want to say 2 stacks of, 2 complete stacks of steel blocks now going through this. So it's been very expensive. Like, these heavy engineerings are not cheap. And this one took, yeah, like 24 of them or something like that. And it takes a lot of the steel sheet metal. The sheet metal is not as bad. It's pretty much 1 per ingot, but it does add up very quickly, I have to say. There we go. May have to go sleep here in a second. Oh, those are the actual steel blocks. Yeah, this thing took 12 blocks of steel. It is not cheap at all. There we go. And I should need 2 more. Otherwise, I don't think I would have just made it for fun. I usually don't do that kind of stuff for fun. Anyway, let's do here. Bam. And steel's not hard. It's just time, right? I should have made more coke ovens, to be honest. Because that is the thing that's actually slowing me down the most. Actually, 1 more would have done it. Because I haven't had to wait that long. Between this and idling and jazz like that. There we go. Get this going. Boom. Is that everything? Because this thing looks so cool when it's done. I just want to see it again. Oops. Do that. Oh yeah, there's a little bar on the top. I forgot about that. And that takes the radiator blocks. These things aren't too bad. They were just copper, some steel, that, and a bucket. You get 2 per. We'll take that. I think they're used on the diesel generator as well. And there we go. We have our multi-block. Let's go. Grab our hammer. And I'm trying to remember where we hit it. Was it here? Was it here? There we go. We have it. Let's do that. Get rid of that. You can see this is what this looks like. And it amazes me because real steam turbines actually look a lot like this. It's actually pretty cool how well they did. Just looks awesome. And when it runs, this actually spins, which is really cool. And, we just need to pump some fuel into this, which is steam, and kind of get that going. I'm going to need some pipes. Apparently, I don't have any. Let's head over here, grab some piping, and see how this works. It's not going to do anything. I don't think it has much of a power buffer, but should at least... Dagnabbit. Placing things on pipes don't like to be placed. There we go. Their hitbox is a little weird. Anyway, let's go up here. Bam. And I don't think it's going to do anything yet. Good air. The steam is filling, though. That is good. It's kind of buffering up, which is fantastic. The next multi-block we actually need to make, though, because this alone, all this does is actually produce, I guess it's supposed to be like kinetic energy, you know what I mean, with this. And this is actually, and it produces the power. I think it does it through magnets. I think this is the way it works, somehow like that. But anyway, we have to take this and pump this into an alternator. That's actually the next block. So we're going to have to go ahead and make an alternator. It's right here. Bam, this one wasn't too bad. But I think I already have, well, I definitely already have everything. I better, because I spent all the time crafting. Although I was pretty tired when I did it. So I may mess it up. Let's actually, I guess, combine that with that. It's going to give us the alternator projector. You want to have it, kind of the back of it, directly touching this. Let's go. Yeah, how wide is this? 4? So it's going to be something like... Try to get it the right way. I think it's this way. I think. I'm going to have to look at it in the book real quick. Because I don't want to get this backwards. Because that'll be a pain. Let's go here. Go look at the alternator. That side. Okay. I have this backwards. This actually has to go the opposite direction, I believe. I'm a little worried now. Which way is it? Isn't there a way to see the finished product? Yeah, right there. So I need, yeah, okay. I need it rotated, I think. So let's try rotating it. See if that works. We'll build it that way. If I messed it up, I messed it up. And there. Let's try it this way. Yes, because I think the capacitors have to go in the front. Because these are actually where you pull the power out. Anyway, that's that. Let's try it out. Let's grab these. Throw those there. Let's grab... That looks like sheet metal. That's not sheet metal. That is the What was those? They are the coil blocks. These things were pretty expensive, actually. Where are they at? Block of steel. High voltage coil blocks. They were these things. We had to make one of those for the alternating flux quest already. These are... Did I forget my radiators? Oh, they're right there. I thought I didn't craft them for a second. I was just like, oh no. Gonna have to go do the craftings. Anyway, get these down. Grab that. This looks like sheet metal here. So weird. Me doing immersive multi-blocks and not knowing what I'm doing. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to it. So those are actual blocks of steel, I think. The blocks of steel are a little hard to see, actually. Hard to tell what they are. So that looks like a block of steel. And that's block steel. So block steel, okay? And then some more of these puppies here. So high voltage, high voltage, high voltage, high voltage. Sweet. And yeah, we are just about done. Awesome. Then we can get the powers, man. There we go. Guess we just need heavy engineering in the front. That's a multi-block now, and I think we just do that. And boom, you saw, that just filled up with 1.2 million RF like it was nothing. That is awesome. You can see this thing spinning now. It spins over here too. And now that it's kind of, you know, has nowhere to put the power, kind of just filled the buffer. And yeah, definitely a thing. This is the setup here. So let's kind of get to it. Let's go get this going first. There we go. So this is a complete setup. This thing's already backed up with Steam. I may need some more of these to kind of keep it running through the day. But it wouldn't be a big deal now to actually make like 4 of these solar towers. And then a way to store the Steam. But yeah, I may actually add a... I actually have one, don't I? Demonically gargantuan drum. Maybe to the output. And then use that as a buffer. I may do that later. And okay, let's throw some power taps on these. Kind of get this going. Just bam, bam, bam. And bam. And yeah, we'll be able to keep a good amount of power here. I'm just going to use these HV capacitors. Kind of use them as a power buffer. So we can just shift right click. And these things should fill up really quick. There's no way for me to kind of show you the power right now at this point. But in my testing, this produced 7,500 RF during the day. So yeah, not bad at all. Is that one not set yet? No connection. There we go. And it should burn through the bulk of my Steam, actually. Backing these up. Yeah, it's going to run out. And right now, I don't know what it's producing. With, like, max Steam, once it gets down to, you know, just kind of keeping up with the sun, the one solar tower kept up with 7,500 RF. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So right now that it's running right now, it's trying to fill these batteries, which really isn't going to take that long because it is 7,500 RF. That is when it's producing that. When it's actually backed up and it was pumping in a lot more, I don't know what it's producing at all. And I'm going to have to find a way to actually check that out later on. I just know this generator's a beast, and it looks awesome. Just look at it. Look at it. It looks fantastic. And I'm definitely going to do kind of build around that. And I may even do 2 of these things. I mean, that would give us, just passively, with 2 of these towers, and maybe I'll do more towers. I need to find out how much this could take. I have no idea about the throughput or anything like that. How much steam it could take max per tick. Anything like that. I have no idea. There was no information in the book, and I couldn't see it in the configs. Maybe someone knows the numbers. But yeah, definitely a thing. And pretty cool. This is going to be our power setup, basically. And right now, we can't really pull the power out of it, you know, a way in which would be beneficial to us. HV capacitors are only going to pull out 4,000, I believe, is all they can pull. Where are the blocks we made earlier? Oh, there's one right here. HV, we want AF. Where are the AF connectors? And okay, the next thing I want to do here is kind of fool around with alternating flux, because I don't know much about it. I couldn't find any information about it. And I'm not really sure how it works. So yeah, we're going to try that real quick. Bam. I'm going to throw one of those down. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Because this looks like, maybe that's backwards. Choo-choo. Trying to think of how this would work. Yeah, I think it's going to work this way. Actually, we're going to have to put it the other way. Because if I'm going to be using this power, I'm going to have to be able to wire it over long distances, right? And that is supposed to be what alternating flux does. I went and made a second one as well, because I wasn't sure if we were going to need it. And I went online and I actually read their wiki too. So it's actually been about 20 minutes here. Because I'm not really sure, not really clear on how this works. I think we're going to need one of these for every 4,000 RF line. is the way I think it's going to work. So I think it would go like this to... Oh, that's invalid. Yeah, not invalid at all. So go like this, then I guess that wires up automatically. Then I'm curious how far they go to. So how long? Because I'm just... I'm really reaching the point where I'm wondering how long of wiring I'm going to have to do, because my base is way over there, right? Now, I'm going to move the setup a little closer, because I'm going to have a build. It's probably going to be in this area sort of here. I just don't know. Yeah, probably about, yeah, from here into the base, because I have to get to the base, right? Definitely something I'm going to do if I'm going to utilize the power, because it's not going to do me much good out here, because we can only move 80 RF a tick wirelessly. I'm curious if it's going to go that far, though. Let's see. Or relays? Actually, I should probably be using the AF relays, right? Because I think that's going to keep us on reducing the power, right? I just don't know if we need one of these AF transmitters on the opposite side to convert the power. That is basically what I'm trying to test here. Because otherwise, yeah, it's going to be a lot more work. Let's go here. What do you mean? Oh, I need the AF wires, right? I did make a stack of those. Oh, I only made 4 of those. That's fine for the testing. Let's go here. I doubt it can go this far. So, if I can't connect those, I'm definitely going to need one of these on the opposite side, aren't I? Well, I didn't even think of that. Huh. Is this how this works, really? You need 2 of these for the network? I don't want to attach a wire to the same point. I guess I clicked on that one already. So it doesn't go that far. So it does go that far. Okay. Let's try a little further. See how far we can push it. There we go. Let's break that one. I think you can just wire cut these wires too. I've never done that before, actually. I never bother. I just break the connectors and the relays. Let's go. Try this go. And see if we can go this far. Boom. They actually have pretty good distance on them. Can't complain there. Let's try here. I literally have no idea the range on these things. Hopefully it's decent though. Well, it's already pretty decent, but I would still need to do relay to relay to relay to get me in the base. It's yeah, linking. It turned red. Can I do it here? Oh, looks like I lost my link. There we go. Try it one more time, right around there. Does not look like it's gonna go. We'll go here. Oh no, it wasn't gonna go there. Too far away. Let's try this. Let's see. It will go that far, so yeah, I don't know how many blocks that is. That's a fair amount though. So 46 blocks? It's probably 48. If I had to guess, I would wager 48. So let's try it right there. And try connecting one more time. Just to get an idea of how much of this crazy linking we're going to have to do. Boom. So yeah, there's 48 there. That would be my guess, because the other one's kind of broke connection. I want to grab a machine now and see if we can pull power from that directly, or if we need to convert it yet again, which is kind of my guess of how it's going to work. But until I try it, I don't really know for sure. Let's grab, I guess, one of you. Bam. Let's do that. And we'll need some kind of power here, or something to kind of, what is that, a crusher? Double crusher. Grab that. Bam. Just doing the tests and stuff, because like I said, there is literally no information out there right now on this stuff. It's just kind of try it until it works. I don't think this is going to connect to an HV connector is the problem, right? So it would be a problem like that. So go from there to a relay, and like I said, that'll reduce loss, and then I don't think it can go to an HV. It cannot. Okay. So we're definitely going to need another one of these puppies. So, yeah, that is something, I guess. I get the concept. I get the use. But it seems a little more limited than I was hoping. I mean, the other ways would have been just kind of cheaply. Kind of cheap, I guess. Linking. Can you please link? There we go. And then I can take the HV wire, right? Oops. Let's do that. And let's see, from here to here, and we should be able to get power now. So if I threw that there, got it crushed down, is it getting power? Yes, it is. Cool. Okay. So we can move power very large distances now, and I don't know how much this reduces the loss. I don't know if we can actually look at that. Let's go into here. Let's go to alter. There we go. Alternating flux. Go to config. Wire coloration. Wire length. Oh, 48. There we go. I could have looked at that in there. Wireless loss ratio. That is actually really, really low. Wire transfer rate? 13,000? Can it move 131,000 somehow? I have no idea. Is that what that is? Because if so, I mean, that's not too bad. If I can run that much through these lines, I mean, maybe it'll let me... I'm going to have to test that in a creative world, because I have no way to use that much power. But if I maybe connect... No, because I can only connect one thing to this. I'm curious in how this works. Huh. So what is that ratio then? Just trying to figure this out. Because it looks like you can move 131,000, which is a really odd number, mind you. But I'm not sure how you connect to it. I mean, I could connect this, turn this around, and then you'd have a single connection, maybe a giant one, out of this HV. That would get converted over. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to test that. Pretty cool, though. I mean, we'll be able to move our power around pretty easily with this. I'm going to have a way to get it into the base, get it all powered up, get it wired up, and actually start using this power. And for right now, it'll be a little janky setup until I actually have a build for this, because I will not be leaving it kind of like this strewn out mess of a setup that it is right now. This was more just testing and theory crafting and all that jazz. But yeah, pretty sweet. I really like this. This is awesome. It's fantastic. I love this thing. This thing's sweet. Even that sweet. I'm going to make more of those for sure. And okay, I think I'm going to end this one here. So as always, you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.